Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be giving my honest opinion on the update 5.5 trailer. Just before we begin, I'd like to mention I genuinely love Anime Vanguards, and I believe update 5.5 will still be really cool. Although I'll be giving my honest opinions on the Anime Vanguards trailer up for the 8.5 update, and I genuinely do think that it is really disappointing in terms of a trailer. Just before you unsubscribe, I'd like to mention if you guys could just please watch the video fully through, and I can go through and explain everything I mean and my honest opinions, you know? So, let me just go through everything and try and break everything down for you. So in terms of the trailer itself, I'm going to be going through everything that was sort of a bit disappointing. Number one, the sneaks that we get to see inside the trailer were really just everything we've already seen before. So again, this part of the trailer, which was the intro, was kind of what we've seen before. The map, kind of what we've already seen before. The only thing that was kind of cool was we got to see Delta, which is a confirmed separate unit to Sid. We get to see some of her skills. I will try to make this video not as long as I did before. I've already recorded this and it was 9 minutes long, so let me just skip this through. We get to see an unevolved Sid as well. That's really cool as well. And we get to see, again, Sid's moves. We get to see that he has two forms. He has an evolution form, and we get to see a lot of Sid's moves as well. That's about all we get to really see, though. That's about all that's confirmed. No release date is also confirmed. And also we get to see Katakuri. So my main problems in terms of the trailer itself is that we don't really get to see anything new. We don't even get to see everything that's already been promised. So in terms of the sneak peeks, we get to see here that a new feature is going to be added in where there's some stuff with unit evolution items. We're not yet sure how that will work exactly. But again, that's been sneak peeked. We've been told that Odyssey is going to get a revamp as well. So new rewards, Odyssey revamp. We've also received information that a lot of quality of life updates will be added in. And we've also been sneaked that a lot of game modes are going to get improved some bit as well. So it's going to be overall a game mode quality update and whatnot, which again, it's really hard to show that as a trailer. So I do actually think that it's really cool what they did drop as is. I just don't think that they did it in the right way. In terms of the update, I genuinely I'm asking you guys to just bear with it and give it a go, because what I've heard about the update is actually insane. It does sound really cool. It's just that the trailer was just really underwhelming, which I do understand, but I just feel like the trailer was just rushed, if you understand what I mean. I feel like they had no real need to update the trailer now or drop the trailer now. We could have received this in like 4 or 5 days when it was a bit closer to release, like they did for some of the other updates. Like I think update 5 was just like a couple of days before release. Again, so this is a coming soon one. We're not yet sure when this will release. It might release up to Sunday, maybe a bit later on than that. But yeah. In terms of the trailer itself, I do feel like the trailer wasn't done properly, but we did get a message from the an announcement from the owners. So let me just go ahead and add this in. So it says here that I'll be giving away early that the majority of the content is with the unit obtainment method, which was deliberately left out of the trailer. Most of the content is after all focused on improving game modes, as well as adding in a lot of quality of life. We focus less on adding the update with units and more with raising overall quality of the game, but ultimately we've been preparing for the PvP mode. The majority of the team was focused specifically on update 6, and update 5.5 was made in the background of that process, essentially by only 3 or 4 devs. So while 0.5 might not seem like much comparison to update 4.5, that's because we've basically put all of our cards there. When we made update 4.5, we ended up putting all of our focus into it, making update 5 take longer than it normally would. By doing it this way, we can ensure consistent quality and not end up taking 4 weeks to produce an update. I will also like to add that personally, I was not even supposed to do work on update 5.5 in the first place, and I was instead supposed to take a break while sorting out moving out, but I ended up having to make 2 of the units anyway because of the development for update 5.5 did face a lot of setbacks. So despite this, we're still projecting to release before the end of the week, so no worries about that on that end. So my genuine thing is, right, I don't think that there was any issues with update 5.5, and I feel like we're putting too much hate on update 5.5 without even seeing what it is. So it's already been confirmed that there's going to be a unit obtainment method. That itself is going to be something completely separate, and I do like how we're not basically told exactly how to get the unit beforehand, and I'm hoping we don't get any showcases of the entire unit before release, as that just takes away from the entire process. I just feel like they could have added in a bit of detail, just basically saying that, okay, we're going to be improving game modes. There's going to be a revamped game mode. Obviously, Odyssey is getting quite a bit of a revamp. It's going to get some new rewards. There's a lot of things being added in. You know, PvP mode is going to be added into update 6. So again, there's a lot of cool things still being added into the game. Update 5.5 is going to be really cool, regardless. It's just not going to be a huge update, which I mean, at the end of the day, you can't ask for a huge update every time, you know. Also, having less units in the game does make it a bit more special. This game is not like Anime Adventures or All-Star Tower Defense. We're not getting units doing 10 billion damage. It's really, really cool how they're still reusing units, you know. Again, Sung Jin Woo from like the release now has a new evolution, making him one of the best units in the game. It's still really cool that we can use, you know, all of our units without having, you know, huge meta tier list changes and whatnot. Again, I don't think there's any problems with the update itself. I just feel like it was advertised a bit poorly. In terms of the sneak peeks, we actually see more sneak peeks in the Discord than we do in the trailer. Again, we see the sneak peeks of this. We're seeing sneak peeks of Katakuri's moves. And a lot more in the actual Discord than we're actually seeing in the actual trailer. So I don't think there's anything wrong with the update itself. It just seems like it was a bit poorly advertised, that's all. I think that you guys should still hear them out and look forward to update 5.5, because me personally, I'm going to be farming to get Sid. Honestly, this update seems really, really cool. Just a bit disappointed on the trailer itself. I just feel like it was a bit forced and released far too early. Anyway, I want to hear your guys' opinion as well, so comment them down below and I'll try to respond to every single one of you. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.